also like Victor cooperating with Singe because I love, like, first of all, you can see it from a mile away, but you still understand why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Kind of tragedy, that it's like, yeah, we know this isn't going to turn out well. We all know it, but you also understand why Victor has to.
Yeah.
And it's not you're not frustrated with Victor the way you are when you watch a character make a too stupid to live decision. Very often to set up dramatic tension, a writer will just, the character was being dumb. And it's like, but the character's not dumb. You've told me the character's not dumb.
Right.
And then you had them act inexplicably dumb, and you want me to go with you on it, and I'm really frustrated with you. This was not that. This was Victor's motivations are completely understandable, and he's still going to do something tragic. But also beyond just Victor's character development, I love the layers and complexity of the interactions between Piltover and Zahn and all the different pillars of society, right? That you have Silco's corrupt relationship with Marcus. You have Victor's early mentorship from Singe that he then rekindles. You have Caitlin and Vi, like all these kind of mirrors and images of each other and their similarities and contrasts. And it's all so well written and so well laid out. And I adore it. And I have a hard time not just devolving into gushing about how much everyone should watch this show.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm right there with you, man. I think it's definitely some of the best character writing that I've seen in a very long time, especially on TV.
Absolutely. And then we get we're back with Jason, Mel, and more CrossFit science, which was very
I have a note on here. So I made notes, right? I have a note on here that says Jace porn.
Yeah. Fan serviced.
That's right. And I'm, I will cop to being a heterosexual female who enjoyed that scene immensely. It's beautifully written, beautifully drawn.
Yeah. Well, and like, I can't deny a little bit of a crush on Mel. So I mean, it's only appropriate. And that only grows in this episode and the next episode. I think Mel's character development in the last couple episodes of this series just she's already great, but it just skyrockets to something truly epic. I do like
because you get to see her vulnerability, and it's genuine, right? Like we talked in the last couple of episodes. I kept saying that she's vulnerable, but that doesn't mean she's not using that vulnerability. Well, now we get to see where that vulnerability comes from. And
actually, and more so in the next episode. We're still on episode 7, but yeah, I get what you're saying, Casey.
Sure. Yeah.
And I love the debate that starts here with Mel, Victor, and Jace, and will continue into episode 8 is, okay, we've got this great technology. We know now what Jinx, we don't know that it's Jinx, but we know Jinx is arming Silco's faction. Like they're developing advanced weapon systems, and we'll find out just how advanced in the next episode. We need to weaponize what you've got. And the idea, the pro forma idealism, we're scientists, not soldiers. We can't use this for weapons. It's like, guys, it exists. It can be weaponized. Either you weaponize it or someone else will first. Like, that's it. That is all there is. You can dislike it as much as you want to, but there's no way to put the genie back in the box. And I love
a side mill comment, if we can slip that in before we get into the weaponization.
No,
you know the close up we got of the letter with the almost looks like it's a car emblem for the seal.
Yeah.
I just looked at that and I thought there's got to be somebody at Dragon Con who's going to be selling stationery with these seals.
That would be so cool.
So if you buy this stationery, do you like send it to your friend that you got in a fight with at the beginning of the conflict? At the beginning of the pandemic that you haven't spoken to in 2 years and be like, here, let me lay down. You're invited to a D&D duel online. We're going to hash things out.
That's funny.
I don't know. There's just so much potential for Arcane fans to reconnect with appropriate in-universe merch.